Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube. Comrade Stanley Osazo Sakuno Wodin, they send message to Edo State Governor Monday Okpebholo. He said make Monday Okpebholo leave Obaseki alone. Make he focus for his work. This message where Osakuno Wodin they send give the Edo State Governor Monday Okpebholo. No be only one don't send this kind message. Different video don't come out where people take talk. Say make Okpebholo leave Obaseki alone. Make you no fight Obaseki. Because time no dey side. Edo people want see development. They won't start to see or Okpebholo work. No be fight they won't see. Make I leave you. Make you hear from Comrade Stanley Osazo Sakuno Wodin. Try watch this video from beginning to the end. He don't talk so many things for this video. If you don't want miss anyone, watch am to the end. Make I leave you now. Make you hear from Comrade Stanley Osazo Sakuno Wodin. Enjoy the video.
Not because the individual or the governor does not want to perform, but it is because the governor is busy chasing what is truly not important. I am not against probing Governor Obaseki. I am not also against getting information in respect to how the state resources were spent, because it's supposed to be spent judiciously. I'm not against that. But chasing an individual that have performed, that has created a mechanism and a well-orchestrated foundation, to me, it is considered as an aberration. Europe, America, Canada, Australia, Scandinavian countries that will call upon today as a means to measure what development is all about are using database management system. Not until when Nigerians are aware of the fact that they actually own the resources that this set of persons are managing on our behalf, Nigeria will never be okay. Davido, who is a rich man, he has organized one of the richest marriage in the history of the Republic of Nigeria. Now, I have not seen it. Somebody said, Obaseki was invited today by His Excellency Governor of Anambra State, Prof. Charles Soludo, to participate in the Anambra Innovation Week and Digital Transformation. Obaseki came out with this idea of electronic governance under the Ministry of Digital Economy. We have assets, but we are busy fighting. Those who do not have the asset are busy calling on our assets to assist them. We must not wait for problem to greet us first before we begin to run a tasket. As I have said before now, Davido is a rich man, said that the economy is in shambles. Those that have not eaten since morning, those that have been plagued by economic melee, economic higgledy-piggledy, economic imbroglio, is busy saying, Davido, shut up, the economy good. And you have not eaten since morning. It is not time for us to ask this very important and salient question. Is Okpebholo truly an IT guru? I think this question is very expedient for us as citizens to answer. First, during the campaign, we will also make to understand that Senator Monday Okpebholo is an IT guru. And what concerns me most is the GOV system. I expected an IT guru to actually fall in big love with the GOV system. And I think it is expedient for me to ask this question. What is actually the meaning of GOV? What is actually the meaning of GOV? Before we extract in detail, let us understand the true meaning of the GOV system. The meaning of GOV first is electronic governance, and it is applicable in the smooth running of governing the populace in the 21st century. We've seen series of persons justifying the fact that there have been series of government in the past that did not depend on the e-governance, yet they all succeeded. It is true, but this set of people did not also put into cognizance okay. All right. I think in the 21st century, such as this, we actually need electronic governance in managing government-related activities. But there is an argument from a specific spectrum in our political society where some person said that there are people who succeeded in the past without adopting the e-governance principle. We also agree to that fact. But let's be very factual. What was the population density of our people in the past, and what is it today? We're in a global world, and the world is already in a global village. Communication is key. Government moves from one location to another. Most of those who are saddled with responsibility to govern a state, which is the governor in itself. Today, a governor can be called upon to represent the interest of his people in America. The same governor may be called upon again tomorrow to represent the people in Canada. And you cannot give room for vacuum in government because of the fact that a governor traveled to Canada will not pause government-related activities. Hello, excuse me, please. My brother, a real live video. Who are betraying me there now? We are true, man. All right. So, government can travel. The governor can travel to any of these locations. Will you not, because of the fact that the governor traveled to location A or location B or location C, that they should allow vacuum in governance? That we should allow government to be there until when the governor returns? Like in the case of late President Umaru Musa Yar'Adua, when he fell sick and he needed to hand over power to President Okpebholo Jonathan. But because he was sick, there was no way for proper power transition or handovering power to the vice. Certainly, our society faced an administrative lacuna that almost created problem for the nation. Now today, in Edo State, the government can live to represent anywhere in the world. There will never be a vacuum in governance as a result of the help of the GOV, electronic governance. And now, what is that electronic governance? With the GOV, a governor can be in America, address mails, sign official documents without creating problem in the governing process. Since the history, excuse me please. Please, I'm on live. I will call you when you're true. In real life, you are true. So, a governor can be anywhere, at the same time, address issues that borders on the administrative concern of the society. So with the help of the e-governance, you can better address those administrative lacuna that will be created. But I'm asking, a supposed IT guru must understand the rudiments of what the e-governance is all about. And he should be the one to embrace the e-governance. Now, there may be excuses, like somebody somewhere created this system. This person may have access to it. As the current governor of the state, you have the power whatsoever to use to change the password and bring in a new development into the e-governance system. But I was surprised that that area was touched at all. With the aid of GOV, you may not need the use of physical file. Let me give a classical example. His Excellency Governor Obaseki can communicate. While he was governor of the state, he can communicate with everyone, all civil servants, within a twinkle of an eye, without calling each and individual on phone. Every civil servant have access to the e-governance system so as to be able to give a functional feedback to the governor of the state. I have told myself, I will not in any way attack the current governor of Edo State, Senator Monday Okpebholo, His Excellency. But we also have a responsibility to right the wrong whenever we are saying that the progress that we have achieved to some level is being relegated to the background. So please, Your Excellency, GOV is very important. You must build on it and also consolidate on it. For the fact that you are an IT guru, that was what the people told us. And that was how they sold you to Edo people. That you are a competent aficionado in IT. I think you should be able to deploy all necessary mechanisms to strengthen and to ensure that the electronic governance functions very properly. As we speak today, in Edo State, we've set a pace for all other states to emulate. We were in this state very publicly when the governor of Lagos State openly attested that he copied the Edo best model in addressing the issue of education. But I've noticed something within us. And that has been a problem. We play politics with everything. We play politics with everything. And I've also noticed that the government of Edo State today is in a top gear to prove a specific point. The specific point is to place Obaseki at the receiving end, claiming that Governor Obaseki did not perform, looking for a way to bastardize the image of His Excellency, the former governor of Edo State. For me, I will admonish and also advise that Senator Monday Okpebholo should immediately focus on governance. Now, let me tell you the challenge we are facing today. Even if the current government of Edo State refuse to agree to this, with the indices on ground, we state it very clearly. Obaseki created the Edo State Geographical Information System, the GIS. I will call it a subsidiary of the Physical Planning Ministry, designed to issue certificate of occupancy to citizenry. And I will say this very clearly. It is the highest revenue generating unit in the whole of Edo State. The IGRO of Edo State hit about 8 billion. And there was a projection by the Obaseki administration to at least hit about 50 billion naira. But as of today, we cannot boast of 2 billion IGRO in Edo State, just within a twinkle of an eye. Electronic governance, following stricto sensu, building a well-orchestrated civil service created the opportunity for the huge feedback that we got in terms of revenue generation. Senator Monday Okpebholo should know this, that even if somebody stole the sum of 10 billion naira, 200 billion naira under his watch, nobody will mention the name of the person who stole 2 billion naira under his watch. They will mention the name of Senator Monday Okpebholo because he was the governor of the state. But in terms of liability, both in terms of progress achieved, as a governor, he is going to take responsibility for all. He is going to take responsibility for all. I think he holds himself a responsibility to make his focus, his focal point, by bringing in true governance. As we speak, I have never seen, right from the administration of Adamu Shomoleti date, I have never seen selective payment of salary or waiting for federal allocation for Edo to address issues relating to civil service salary payments. It is also true that there is an existing defense that the government just came in and they need to arrange and reorganize the system. But we've seen series of administration by successful administration or regime coming in, and immediately salaries are paid to civil servants. Why the current upheaval? Why the current challenges facing this? This is also because, not because the individual or the governor does not want to perform, but it is because the governor is busy chasing what is truly not important. I am not against probing Governor Obaseki. I am not also against getting information in respect to how the state resources were spent, because it's supposed to be spent judiciously. I'm not against that. But chasing an individual that have performed that has created a mechanism and a well-orchestrated foundation, to me, it is considered as an aberration. Europe, America, Canada, Australia, Scandinavian countries that we call upon today as a means to measure what development is all about are using database management system. Not until when Nigerians are aware of the fact that they actually own the resources that this set of persons are managing on our behalf, Nigeria will never be okay. Davido, who is a rich man, he has organized one of the richest marriages in the history of the Republic of Nigeria. Now, I have not seen this. Somebody said, Obaseki was invited today by His Excellency Governor of Anambra State, Prof. Charles Soludo, to participate in the Anambra Innovation Week and Digital Transformation. Obaseki came out with this idea of electronic governance under the Ministry of Digital Economy. We have assets, but we are busy fighting. Those who do not have the assets are busy calling on our assets to assist them. We must not wait for problem to greet us first before we begin to run a tasket. As I have said before now, Davido is a rich man, said that the economy is in shambles. Those that have not eaten since morning, those that have been plagued by economic melee, economic higgledy-piggledy, economic imbroglio, is busy saying, Davido, shut up, the economy good. And you have not eaten since morning. Davido can eat whatever he chooses to eat. He can drink whatever he chooses to drink. They can do whatever they wish to do. But yet, he cried for the poor. But the poor said, don't cry for us. We will continue to buy things expensively in the market. Let's be sincere to ourselves. The only way we can better move this state forward is to consolidate on the foundation that has been created. GOV is one. We now have hubs, innovative hub, education hub. These are development. I will not blame the citizens of Edo State. I won't blame them. We do not truly understand what governance is all about. All we needed is purely political deceit. Bros, like real life. You have to be true. Real life. Real life. Yes. All we needed is political deceit. In the course of the political deceit, we'll rush down to build a road. So and so kilometer road. Contractor may bid at the cost of 3 billion. Government will approve 6 billion. 3 billion to the pocket of government, 3 billion to contractor. Contractor will come back to own up that the contract was given to us at the cost of 6 billion. Nobody cares about how much was spent. For as long as we see that there is a road constructed, we will be shouting. Employment, zero. Security, zero. Physical infrastructure, zero. Maintenance culture, zero. We don't care. But let the road be there. Let the road be there. I also think that if we want to truly be successful as a people, we must jettison politics and allow true governance to take place. We will not pretend about this. Even if we see on television that the action of government is not geared towards witch hunting, but with the characteristics of what we see on ground. Because as the saying goes, our characteristics are what we possess, and our reputation is what we possess about us. It is obvious that there is a separate action contrary from establishing a sustainable development that will not only secure the collective interest and destiny of the population of today, but of the population yet unborn. I beg Edo people, and I'm using this medium to call on them, let us shun politics of hatred, politics of bitterness. There is government in Edo State. We must collectively support the government to ensure development. And on the part of the government, pending when a court of competent jurisdiction takes a decision. For now, there is government. And the government on their part must provide the dividends of democracy to our people. I want to ask a simple, because we were promised that they're going to hit the ground running. Flag off for flyover. I commended that. I salute the courage of the government, and I said, oh, what a great one. Those of us in the Bible will say thank you if eventually such sees the light of the day. I may not rush into conclusion. There was bulldozers at the Ramat Park during the groundbreaking ceremony and flag off of the project. But those bulldozers are no longer there. And I've made investigation. I was told that they are going to put all machineries in motion, that by December, which is just a few days from now, work will start. We have a responsibility to independently monitor the process of that project. We do not need a dime from anybody to fund it for us. We will fund it on the basis of self-investigation, self-help. And at the end of the day, the result of our actions will be efficacious. Gone are the days when they will just tell us this is what we're going to do. We'll just, okay, they'll do and we'll just rest. No. We'll follow stricto sensu and continue to report, give detailed information to our people who may not have access to primary information as far as that issue is concerned. I also think that Governor Obaseki, as an individual, actually performed tremendously well. Government is continual, regardless of political affiliation. Where there are administrative lacuna, where it is expected of government to continue where Obaseki stopped, we should make it a point of duty to be fast about it. Obaseki created a working mechanism that I, Saponohudi, have not seen before. As I've said, as of yesterday, I listed a series of problems militating against governance in Nigeria. And the number 5 was lack of consistency in policy implementation by successive administration or regime. But believe you me, Governor Obaseki did not fall into that category, because as soon as he came in, every abandoned project, he completed them. You cannot see single uncompleted building at the Central Business District of Edo State, Ring Road, as it was in the past. Opposite the specialist hospital, we are having an uncompleted building there, where miscreant, broad daylight, seats to either take in their hand or whatever. I'm not criticizing those who take in their hand. But that place was more or less like a hideout at the center of your town. But as we speak today, go and check. Those infrastructure is either they are used for shopping mall or for any other development. They all were completed by Obaseki. Some were built by Dr. Samuel Okpebholo. But Obaseki came in. We will not allow a project to be in a state of moribund. We must develop all because it belongs to Edo people. And as we speak, you also agree to the fact that you do not have any uncompleted building at the central business district of Edo State. It is part of policy implementation, consistency in policy implementation by successful administration or regime. Whereas the problem is lack of consistency in policy implementation by successful administration or regime. Obaseki as of today, and you, if you are allowed to be the judge, because Nemojudes in Kasaswa, no man shall be a judge in his own case. But if today you are allowed to be the judge, you also agree that it is the truth, no single uncompleted building in the central business district. As of today, government cannot employ everybody. IT has created opportunities for employment. Content creators everywhere. Despite the fact that some of them are engaging themselves into madness, all in a bid to create content. But be very factual. Go to the Benin Mall and see what content creators are doing in the Benin Mall. That is a welcome development. I am not here to praise Governor Obaseki. I am not. But I'm only here to tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. Even if you refuse to agree, but it is truth. What I'm saying right now is what you can verify without even taking an excuse from Osako Nopodi. The facts are there for you to check. Obaseki may have wronged some persons in terms of physical confrontation. But I will also tell you, as a people, and I want to use this opportunity to tell this to the governor. Governor Okpebholo, you must be ready to fight. You must be ready to fight some persons. If you don't fight, you may not succeed. Go and mark it. If you don't fight, you will not succeed. If you want to fight Governor Obaseki, fight him on a justified ground. If there are any corruption associated with Governor Obaseki, please do not hesitate to fight him to the last and ensure that the corruption is addressed. I saw a propaganda that 20 vehicles has been recovered. Please, sir, mention the name of those persons who took government vehicle. Prosecute them. Enough of all these media trials. Let these persons face the full wrath of the law. Public property should not be converted to individual business. But it becomes a propaganda when you claim to have retrieved 20 vehicles without identifying those set of persons who actually took over our collective patrimony. I think if we want a better Edo, we must work in synergy. That is why I believe in this statement. A system is the collection of parts or events that can be seen as a single whole thing due to the interdependent and interaction of those parts or events. I repeat, a system is the collection of parts or events that can be seen as a single whole thing due to the interdependent and interaction of those parts or events. Now get it very clearly. Even if your head is very important, it can't function without the body. If the head is separated from your body, it is over. The head cannot work, the body cannot work. What do you actually call the body? Can you call the body without mentioning your hands? Can you call the body without mentioning your legs, your heart and all? That is why it is obvious. A system is a collection of parts or events that can be seen as a single whole thing due to the interdependent and interaction of those parts or events. You need all the subsystems to come back, to come together and function in order to achieve a collective system. The head, the hand, the finger. That is why a legend from the Benin extraction sang a song. Oh, 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 boy. Oh, boy. You know why? Because you cannot relegate your hands or every other. If one is deficient, you must certainly have problem. It will be called disabled personnel, not able personnel. An able-bodied man, a man who dies in war, while hero lives to tell the story. I think if we must succeed, we must jettison this fight, jettison it. And I want to state this very clearly. Even if the governor refuses to agree to this, the truth is this. The governor does not truly want a fight. But there are people who want the fight. They can't fight the fight on their own. They need the instrumentality of government to fight such fight. If we must hit the ground running, we must not concentrate on our predecessor. We must look at the challenges plaguing the society. We will find a lasting solution to the problem. As of today, many government will say 100 days in office. 100 days in office. Go and get the history of 100 days in office. It came from the United States of America, where a president performed within the range of 100 days in addressing key issue militating against the American economy. We are replicating such, identifying 100 days, which is approximately 3 months and 8 days. It is truly enough to address key issues. I call on Senator Monday Okpebholo, His Excellency the Governor of Edo State. For now, the Bible is very clear when it stated, respect the superior authority. I gave them the opportunity to be there. To us, we must respect the superior authority, but in the same vein, we also tell the superior authority, make your focus your focal point. He who wants to fight should go and fight. Certainly not through Senator Monday Okpebholo, His Excellency the Governor of Edo State. Go and fight your fight. Settle your political score. All what Edo people truly need now is more of development. We have a database management system today in Edo State, Obaseki. E-governance, Obaseki. Master plan, as a professional town planner, both in practice and in the making. I want to state this very clear. A master plan is an instrument, a policy framework, or a policy document designed within a period of 20 to 35 years that controls or determines how development is going to take place in an environment. Clarence Paris in 1928 came out with the neighborhood concept in the United States of America, and we replicated the same in Edo. That is why, for those who are doing communities, and if you look at your development, we follow the principle of neighborhood concept. After 200 feet, you have a road. That is why today, Edo development is synonymous with Amsterdam, because we have the communication route. When we say communication route, professionally as a partner, is called route. That is why Lewis Kibu, the third time planning, as the art and science of altering the use of land and its characters for siting of building, communication route, so as to secure the maximum practicable degree of economy, convenience, and beauty. Professor Nokoreya Omuta, University of Benin, came out with pure definition of an urban setting, using the minimum of population threshold, use of functional definition, and also the use of legal and administrative definition. I think that if we must truly succeed as a people, we must emulate the beautiful path and not to engage ourselves in any political vendetta. While an average citizen is looking for road, light, water, employment, security, politician is looking at the next election. I'm a politician. Politicians does not actually care about what happens today. That's why when they are doing election today, they will not even think of any other. They will be telling you, we must prepare in 2027. They don't care if they will get to 2027. They plan politically towards 2027. They will never plan about the governance process till 2027. No. They will begin to tell you, prepare yourself in the next election, the 2027 election, the one we wanted one, the 2025. They don't care about the day-to-day administrative activity. No. It is all about elections, elections, and elections. As an average citizen, while politicians are taking off elections, you must think about your welfare on a daily basis till the next election. For how long shall we continue to live in a full paradise where sycophants celebrate mediocrity? Please, some persons may not like this information, but it is the bitter truth. It will be unwise and very selfish for anybody to say Obaseki did not perform in this state. If you say that, it is purely politics. We are not supposed to be discussing about Obaseki. Ordinarily. Now the Oba way they throne, now they serve. You cannot go and meet our father now. You go to talk say, oh, that is an aberration. We should not be praising Obaseki now when you have Okpebholo. But Okpebholo is giving us opportunity to be praising his predecessor. Whereas we should be talking about the work. This is the truth. You may not like it. But it is the truth. I try to be very liberal. I also try to be very sincere. If I say some, you will see member of my party will say he's planning to decamp. If I say the other one will say, why are they attacking? They want the governor to call them. No. If the state good, they okay now for you and me. If it bad now for you and me. With the way Okpebholo is acting, you cannot say in your mind that it does not mean well, it does not have good intention. He does. But believe you me, the current political mechanism is creating room for distraction. If na me be here, I will change my phone number. May all those leaders wait. I will give them what they needed to get. It is the truth. There is honorarium in politics, but they should allow me govern. They should allow me govern. Because nobody will mention their name. And I want to tell you one other secret. In politics, no politician is ready to sync with another politician. When they say your name, your image, they go down and run with you. Those who work with Obaseki will not come out publicly now. Now only few will come and say, yeah, now we'll start with Governor Obaseki that time. The rest don't change cap. After election, now AIO2 they take go feed. After they come on and model they here. They went to the election ground with AIO2. When they hear results, now model they will take come out. That is politics for you. People protect what belongs to them in the game of politics. Man where they do revenue collection for PDP. APC go enter. Before APC see, then go say APC may for continue that revenue. An average politician don't care about betterment of Edo or betterment of Nigeria. Get it clear. May they bring a more secure to our own self, our own. It is our man, not our. Politics is mine, not our. With the council GOV, but thank God it's back. The man who came out with the idea, small boy, Obede Ifalu Isibo, Anambra State, they invite him. Anambra State, they invite him. But who will get him? Through with the systems. Eh? But thank God, I won't lie to you. We are not playing politics. The GOV will not be scrambled. There may be justification on the part of government that yes, we needed to take control of it. It's fine. But please, let's work with it. And now, Obaseki was able to also manage the activities of land in Edo. If you come to our office now, crowd not the day again. I know by January it will pick up. Because the governor need to also come out, give the consumer confidence, say yes, we will continue to secure you. The community not get ready to sell one land for 2 persons. Some evil set of people in different communities believe say yes, everything don't go. Now our own government will do and undo. Okpebholo should go and punish them. Let them know they can sell one land for 2 persons. And I will also commend Okpebholo, His Excellency the Governor of Edo State, Senator Mondo Okpebholo. You see the idea where you bring to check the activities of this miscreant. We're going to shoot go inside Rama Park. You disbanded them immediately and said all revenue should be placed on hold. Please, sir, if you are bringing in those revenue collectors, remember the TSA. It's part of Nigerian system. Also remember, the only way revenue go take grow, you must continue POS. You must continue POS. Every revenue must go to government coffer. Those one where they plan to say the revenue now we fuck them up. Don't give Edo revenue to any individual. If you must succeed, you need money to work. We saw the road you are already constructing in Upper Mission Georgia. That place very, very bad. You don't build that now. To us, we say thank you. You know why we say thank you to that thing? Many of your actions, they start from Okpebholo. Believe me, we are the most relegated as far as governance is concerned. Oshomole did not give us one thing for Okpebholo. One. Apart from the UBE 400 roof, Western Boys High School, Igbomo Secondary School, nothing for Okpebholo. Obaseki came. He gave us Lucky Way Road. He gave us Ovi Road in Okpebholo. But we host virtually all government infrastructure. So I think for you to even start with us at all, we must say a very big thank you when we see this project truly manifest. Ogoma, Auna Meroyi. And to all politicians listening to me, I don't pay your bills. You don't pay my bills. I am not a lazy man. All I'm looking for is opportunity. I will work. You may be disappointed in my assertion. I am talking as Osakunokudi. I will never be influenced by anybody. I will not see A and say it is B because I'm party A or party C. A is A, B is B. We will say it the way it is. I am not the electoral umpire of Nigeria. I am not also the court. Issue that borders on litigation cannot be within my discretion to adjudicate on. So for that, I will allow a court of competent jurisdiction to discuss about that. And I pray that my party should be successful in the litigation process. But for now, within the period of the litigation, we must, as a matter of urgency, look for a way to ensure that Edo becomes a better place. I talked about Governor Obaseki's achievement in terms of land reform. Please, Your Excellency, although, as at yesterday, government investigation team came to check the activities, and I see the seriousness on the part of those investigation team. Sir, please, you must continue on the land reform. Issue CFO as fast as possible to those who deserve, who bought land legitimately. Not be say person go thief land or someone go forge documents. Come bring a customer and do CFO. No. And I know Edogis has competent aficionado in land management. They can never make such mistake. When your document is forged, they will know. I must salute the leadership of Edogis, and I must also salute all the staffs. And as an authorized representative, I must continue to say thank you to them, because I see the competencies in them, I see the ability in them, and the ability to ensure that there is a positive result in achieving the goal of checking the whims and caprices of land grabbers. And this set of people have been able to maintain all sense of decorum. They have been able to show in Edogis that civil servants are not politicians. They don't care who is in government. All they care about is the right thing should be done. As a civil servant, maintenance of neutrality has become so expedient. And we salute them for that. It's a welcome development. So, sir, please, you see all those men where they feel say, now they enter, so, we don't enter. They want to begin to use and do illegality. I bet make prison fool. Shocking them. Shocking them. I also saw information today. Whether it is true and not confirmed, I'm going to verify after this video, that the government will demolish houses of those who found wanting in cultism-related activity. It is a very good one. If it is true, it is a very good one. We have so many Edo youths who are cultists. And if you don't want to be a friend to a cultist, you may not have friends. So we are not talking about those who have joined. We are talking about those who choose to practice it to destroy the economy of our state. Deal with them decisively, sir. Very decisively. As we speak, this is the only December when me Osakunokoji. Although it never starts, make a check for it, may not conclude. December, by this kind of time, diaspora don't full time. Work with yakba. Different businesses will run on. But all of them they fear. I mean you talk now. Lagos don't full. Then from Lagos return back to abroad. And not let anybody deceive you. Now foreign exchange they carry a do move. If you know the amount of euros, pounds, and dollars where people they send enter this Edo way they boost the economy, you will not threaten them not to come to this state. Because the actions today is threatening our brothers and sisters around the world. They don't fear another cause. The most stubborn boy in Nigeria, if he travel go abroad, if he reach abroad, he go see like go say, I was very stupid when I was in Benin. He go say, what are these people doing? They should stop this nonsense. Nobody travels to the West and return back to begin to behave like a Mugu. There are issues I would not want to discuss about. That's why I don't talk about this set of people. I not join anything. I never get where I don't want. So for me, but we don't know, say already, this thing not come out of cultism war. It don't talk to jealousy war. So when there is crisis, now everybody the eye. Innocent. I know how many innocent will collect. They not join one thing. They are innocent. It don't talk to jealousy war. Don't say this one you're the phone, say you're the do with this way. Don't worry. So if it happen, everybody the eye. Now you go for your last set. Say now concern me, I'm not jail. Jealousy don't do the matter. is different from the way it be before. If now the way it be now, now so it be before, therefore not even get member. Because nobody will join. When people join, when it's different. Now the situation not be like, it don't spoil. So, for that, if that decision is true, that the governor said, if anybody, I never confirm, they will demolish their houses, may landlord check, well, it's a welcome development. It's a welcome development. So anybody who want to park enter your house, anybody who want to park enter your house as a landlord, may go to affidavit, bring home. You go court, go to affidavit, say it not be anything. So that when government come, one court demolition, if they catch them with anything, you will come and say, look at the affidavit we swear, say it not deal. Your Excellency, you have a responsibility to also protect yourself. A word is enough for the wise. So for me, with all due respect, I said it before, now I'm going to repeat it again. I'm not going to play politics of sentiment or politics of political party. The next political party policy that will play will be the House of Assembly elections, gubernatorial elections, and subsequent local government elections. But for now, we must think of moving the state forward. When I was discussing about this flyover, so many say, which kind of flyover? Hey, I told them, I was very direct. I said, you can play politics with the one that is coming to your area. No problem. You fit play politics, no bother. But for the one they come our own by PDP, APC, ABGA, Lakmawa, all of us will organize a one prayer. We'll come together to say thank you. If flyover truly come here, we need them. And now let Okpebholo if he create fourth e-circular. Fourth e-circular in Edo State. From the side of Bedeburi, in your road down. If we bridge that river, we don't get direct road to Ini. That one way in, where Lucky Benito later take to two-way in, we turn to three-way in to the hills. When you say Okpebholo Hill, Atuwawa, bypass, Uwodel, you cannot get to any of those places without taking through the hills. Except you take through Sapler Road or take through Oluku. As bridged by late Chief Anthony Hakakon Aneni as the Minister of Works under the tutelage of the Obasanjo administration. He built those flyovers, created a new communication route. You can take through Sapler Road now to Okpebholo Hill, down to Onitsha, going to Lagos. As of today, there is a new array, the current Benin bypass. Those who are coming from the east, if you get one bad eatery for that place, all vehicles will stop to eat them before they move. That is the current array, this Benin bypass. From Agbo Road, from Sapler Road, Agbo Road to Auchi Road, down to Oluku, for those traveling to Lagos. So if we are sincere to ourselves, Obaseki has done his own. We can't change that. Forget about this wish hunting. Move ahead. Move ahead, move ahead to maturity. Now, the song I sing for you, so move ahead. Keep moving. For us to get positive results. And it's I am Comrade Stanley Sakwinokudi. I am Comrade Stanley Sakwinokudi. I am Comrade Stanley Sakwinokudi. I owe myself one responsibility. Speak the truth at all times, and the truth shall set me free. And I want to use this medium I won't deceive you. Sorry, my network is bad. I won't deceive you. The truth I claim to speak. Yes, sorry. I won't deceive you. The truth I claim to speak is because of the fact that our brothers and sisters around the world empowered me to speak that truth. Through their jobs, through their assistance. I am not better than the next man who chooses to attach politics to all what he does. Whether you like it or not, everybody, they hustle to feed their family. The hustle is real. The hustle is real. So, you not go expect person will depend on the meal ticket. Make them go talk what go spoil the meal ticket. So if they are not saying it, don't blame them. I'm only saying mine because our brothers and sisters around the world choose to rally behind me and make me stand as a man. The word is enough for the wise. I know that the governor of Edo State, Senator Okpebholo, His Excellency, mean well. But please, sir, allow Obaseki be and focus. This is not to say that he should not be probed. If you want to probe him, probe him. But we've seen governors in this state. Oshomole was governor. It is not too late to probe. If it's not vendetta, probe the whole of them. Let them explain to Edo people how our resources were spent. But selecting an individual because of the fact that we may not like him, believe you me, to us, it is considered as an exercise in futility. I want to use this opportunity to greet some persons. The most respected Prince Austin Shine, and Okpebholo General, all the way from diaspora, Austin Shine. I salute you. To my most respected leader and the brother, the only man who give me solution, which is the one hook. Only one noble Ernest Ekiedo. When you talk, you know say Ekiedo Gun. I salute you, word Ekiedo. You are a great man. And also, please, if I don't mention your name, that's not to say that you are not valid. It's as a result of the limitation of human memory. Agbon's Joy, aka Slim Joe Black. When I was the vice chairman of my community, he was a policeman as I then. Today, he's in France. He assisted me a lot. Not just even till the last minute, till as I speak with you now. He has addressed a series of challenges on my behalf, and to whom much is given, much is also expected. I want to salute you, Agbon's Joy, aka Slim Joe Black. Omosede Aide no more. I also salute you with all sense of humility. You are a great woman of inestimable value. New Victor Hero the Prince, I salute you. Richard Osarenoma, Osarenwida, I salute you. Zuberu Uguchi, salute you. My pastor and my classmate while we were still in school, Mr. Moses, a political giant, an APC political Mongol, I also salute you. Mike Emoisili Jr., a renowned activist in Edo State, but I may not be able to speak more in respect to this until I see you again in person. I salute you, Mike Emoisili Jr. You are a great man. Brampius, I salute you. Prince Osaze Ruben, in spite of your series of attack, I salute you. Potential Seed, I salute you. Escobar Owen, you insult me small here, but still, I salute you. Idemudia Ebito, I salute you. Princess Ebua, I salute you. Stephen Ehiwema, I salute you. Osman Ekato, I salute you. Ogiamie, I also salute you. This much I can take this evening. I said, let me quickly use this as an opportunity to my chairman, the most respected Harry Light. Harry Light, the chair of all chairs. I also salute you. Angela Andy, I salute you. You said, Angela Andy said, Obaseki fuck up in some area. No human being will not defeat. No human being will not defeat. There is no perfection in humanity. If everybody will work for you, go sit anywhere for those God. Na normal thing. If everybody will round up today, we will still tell you where you lose God. Even now, men they are defying you lose God. No, human being is not Jesus. If human being are Jesus, we for not the bother to the go church. Because the only reason why we go church, like those of us who be we are praying for everlasting life. For those in Christian domination, they are praying to go to heaven. But nobody want die. So certainly, there's no perfection in humanity. You must fuck up for some area. But when you're good pass your bad, we'll clap. In the case of Obaseki, he did well. I come and here, I talk him. I say for human management, na zero me give him. For me, I give Obaseki score 0. Because those they are Joto and the rest will move politics. In election matter, no be tie. I tell her for Gakari, I say, go put down your coat. Wear polo, wear slack. Na street matter. That be election. Election a game of number. If person want go, don't say let them go. You need to go and woo bring them to your side. So when you say let them go, now fuck up. So nobody is perfect. But when somebody do it, try pass it one way, why? We will hail them. Obaseki made the list of the first 3. Dr. Samuel Bemudia, Governor Obaseki, Professor Osum Ali Folonshaw. Those are the people, the first 3 in governance. I mean, I may tell you, quote me anywhere and I will justify those claims. So this is the much I can take tonight. For if I have not mentioned your name, believe you me, it's as a result of the limitation of human memory. To my staff, Joyce Iguma, I salute you. So that is that for now. I'm Correspondent by the grace of God, the CEO of Woman Edo State and the Coordinator General Edo Diaspora Connect. We are, by the grace of God Almighty, Senator Mondo Okpebholo will sign millions of CFO from January. Government needs to rearrange, put in mechanisms, because for now you cannot expect Okpebholo to be signing on already printed CFO. NEPA don't take light. Already printed CFO we carry Obaseki name. So the system must be converted to carry Okpebholo name. If not, the Senator Mondo Okpebholo, His Excellency, the Governor of Edo State, would have started signing CFO for now. So thank you and bye for now. Osakwe Nokwodi and the crew.
Now we don't hear from Comrade Stanley Osaze Osakwe Nokwodi, the message we bring come here today. Let us know what you think for comment section. If you never subscribe to Dan ARG YouTube, try make you subscribe so that make you for the hear all the things where they happen for Nigeria. Make I leave you with this video, make you help us share them. Thank you for watching Dan ARG YouTube.